my gosh. Into a truck. They start pouring it down there. He couldn't finish the job. He said, well, I'm a mechanic. God sent him. When I have to shrink to get in frame. Okay, so I didn't film anything because it was so damn stressful. The whole day, everything that could go wrong, everything we didn't even think could go wrong went wrong. Everything went wrong.
Yeah, like the license plate screws.
Oh my gosh, we're driving with an expired license plate. Even though we got the other one, we're gonna get freaking pulled over and they're gonna be like, hey guys. And I'm gonna be like,
yeah, these washers are 24 years old.
oh, I don't know what to tell you. We cannot get this off. So yeah, we'll give you a tour when we set up camp as to what everything looks like and as to what everything was done. But for now, we are at Buc-ee's, where I didn't want to be, but we're at because
it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna.
And we're gonna lose our Buc-ee's virginity.
Buc-ee's virgins here. Apparently, we're gonna see how cool it is. Oh my gosh! We're in here. There's so much stuff. So much stuff. What's your opinion?
Too much.
Yeah. Consumerism, American culture, what is up? Well, that was our first Buc-ee's experience.
It's aight.
It's aight. They have good prices.
Yeah, decent. I mean, the burgers are kind of overpriced. Like $8.50 for a gas station burger. Is it good? Okay, well, maybe it's worth the price.
That is gas. Gas, I tell you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is good. We got this cotton candy taffy. We got peanut brittle. Anyway, rate your Buc-ee's experience 1 through 10.
7.5. 8.
I would agree. Hello, we are tired and we are grumpy. And it is 3:41 in the morning. We were gonna be here like 10 hours, but alas, we made it to the Walmart parking lot of Chattanooga and we have Reflectix on the windows that he cut out. Good job. We're actually missing like half the windows, but okay. We moved the bench there for now. So now we have mattress on the floor. We on the floor. Yeah. So also this is plumbing stitch that you can't freaking see right now. Also, that works now. Just super cool. The fan works. I have it really ratchetly jerry-rigged. Know what I'm saying? You hear that noise? Running friggin' water. How cool is that? You want me to explain the setup? No, you don't.
The van did great on the way up here.
Oh yeah.
I drove.
Yes, you did.
No problems, I don't think.
Yeah.
The engine temperature got a little high, but shouldn't be an issue unless we go on a really long trip. If we do, we can figure it out then. Yeah,
but we have to get up. And yeah, we're having premarital slumber party, and there's nothing you can do about it. Also, these flashlights rock. Totally recommend the Anker ones. They've been so useful. MVP of the day, for real. Yeah. So this is set up. We're gonna go to bed now, right?
In 2 minutes.
Good night. So good. So good. Food again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. We always on the Buc-ass road. Look at him. He's so sexy.
Look at this expert.
Yeah, actually. Hello, vlog. I am covered in Flex Seal once again. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we got a lot done today, didn't we? Yeah! This is the coolest thing. Now I gotta climb up here. Look at that solar panel. That's not going nowhere. I'm a little concerned about the application, I'm not gonna lie, because we didn't have the correct brackets. But we made do with what we had, and I sealed all the brackets. I sealed, like, attached everything. We're gonna be good. I'm sure of it. Hey guys, you hear that sound? It's the highway and it's the hazards that we are pulled off of. Because what else could go wrong in this damn day?
I don't even know where to start. Well, I mean, court.
Yeah, we had court because this bad boy, an hour after I bought him, into a truck, which was, I would say that it was user error, but I was fucking slamming on those brakes. I was slamming on them. So anyway, but the verdict of that was like, charges are dropped on good behavior for 6 months. That was good. Had to pay $65.
Court fee.
Better than a really expensive ticket. So we were really blessed about that. So we leave court and we go to sleep. We take a nap. We wake up, bang, bang on the door to these 2 guys from Walmart. And they're hazardous waste disposal people.
No, they're asset protection.
Asset protection. So they come out. They say, hey, you know you're leaking a lot of oil, and so we need to contact the hazardous waste management people. And we're like, huh? I jump out of the freaking car. First of all, we fell asleep to the smell of gasoline, and I'm pretty sure we just passed out from the fumes. I was going to sleep. I was like, I feel lightheaded. Out. I get out there, and there's a gas leak. Huge gas leak. We're swimming in gas, I guess. This tank is huge. So I'm out there, I'm on the phone calling insurance, seeing if someone can help me from roadside assistance. They were like, we're gonna send a tow truck out. And I was talking to some random person, and they didn't know anything about anything. And so it was really lovely and really stressful. And then he's trying to contact a mobile mechanic this whole time. So I'm talking to these people, and the whole damn fire department rolls up. An entire fire truck for this.
Alarms blaring and everything.
Yeah, I was on the phone with insurance. I was like, what is that fire truck doing? I wish it would just hush. And then it literally pulled up right next to us. And obviously I know they need their sirens, but I was stressed, okay? And then come out, and they're in uniform, and they got these bags of, like, I think it was sphagnum moss.
I thought it was
Birdie.
ash.
Was it ash?
I don't know.
It could be some sort of clay mixture to soak up the gas. So they start pouring it down there, and they're moving and everything, and then they're talking to me, and I'm like, and I just hang up on insurance because they weren't helping me for nothing, and they would charge me $400 for a tow or something.
Oh, you gave it to me, and then I hung up on them.
Oh,
They
right.
wouldn't show about the tow.
So they're cleaning that up, and the nice lady from the fire department is on the phone with a workshop. What is it called? Mechanic shops?
Yeah.
And she's trying to see if any of them will fit us in today. And so she set us up. We go to the mechanic place. He just tightens it, because the problem is there's the tube, and it connects to the gas tank, and once it gets to this tube level, it starts leaking because it's not right. So he tightened it. Don't know if that'll do shit. From now on, we're just not going past a little bit past half a tank, because that's what we normally have done.
Yeah.
So that's just our new rule.
And it still gets us pretty far.
But anyway, so then after that, we went to go and we ate. This was the highlight of our day, I think. I think we can both agree. And we ate at Doc Holiday. Yeah, at Doc Holiday's dive bar. It was incredible. The food, delicious. The sauce they made, delicious. The service, awesome. The atmosphere, amazing. It was great. It was so awesome, and we will be going back there eventually.
And they cook stuff in beef tallow. Like,
they do, which meant I could eat all the fried food that I want because it didn't have soy in it. Because soy will kill me. And then after that, we go and get the solar panel. Finally, we made it to get the solar panel. We went to a Lowe's, which boo Lowe's, Home Depot stands for life. Hashtag that shit. I hated that place. They didn't have anything. They didn't have the right thing of anything that we needed. And I was like, Home Depot would never do this to me. I went in there so many times. It was ridiculous. But the solar's up. It's good. We are done with this portion of the roof. So now we can actually do the ceiling, which is so exciting. So then we finally finished with that stuff, and we're deciding where to go, and we're going to Knoxville because we want to go to the museum tomorrow, and we're driving. There was something a little bit off when we were in the car when we first ran it. Anyway, and then I see the temperature gauge, it's all the way up here in the hot. Maxed out.
Yep. Car overheated.
So car overheated, but luckily we have spare coolant.
A little bit of it.
It's like that much, but that can get us to a gas station. But it burns through it a lot. I'm pretty sure there's a leak in the coolant, and now we're here, and we really hope a cop doesn't stop by.
Yeah, because we do not need any more cops in our day. Too many cops in the past 2 days.
Too many cops. But other than that, everything's great, right, babe?
Great, fantastic.
We're having such a good time.
And after the engine temp drops, we're gonna go to a travel center.
If we make it to Chipotle in time.
Yeah, and not get murdered.
Yeah, so maybe we'll let you know if something interesting happens that isn't completely negative and horrible.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the update vlog. See, where are we?
In a part, what's it called? Food City employee room. I think it's in Buffalo Chicken Shores.
It is approximately like 11:40 at night, and we are still stuck at a Food City, which is where we ended up the last night because the coolant us filling it did not work, and we had to call a mobile mechanic, and he's awesome, but he couldn't finish the job all in one day. So because we had to replace the thermostat and the water pump, so we're $500 poor.
But that's okay.
This is dinner.
Food City. I keep thinking
Shout out to Food City for this.
The nicest employees ever.
Yeah, this place rocks.
They're getting a review.
Absolutely. We haven't showered in, what is it,
2 days? It's gonna be 3 days tomorrow.
Yeah, but we brought our portable shower in, and we're gonna fill that up. So hopefully that means actually shower. Because I feel yucky.
Yeah. What baby wipes?
We did a lot.
Yeah.
A lot was done. We will update later when we are drinking. Okay? All right. Bye. I think this is peak van life. I think we're doing it.
It's actually not even that bad. I don't fuck with no common microwave meals.
All right, so there's this running joke when I was trying to figure out what wood we'd use for the ceiling, because I wanted to use cedar, mold resistant and all that, but it's expensive, at least the big planks were, so the common wood was a lot cheaper, and he did not like that. I'm not common, but whatever.
Can't find me in a grocery store. Ever seen me in a grocery store?
We were just in a grocery store.
On the shelf.
What are you talking about?
You don't know what nuances.
Food City is a home away from home in Alcoa, Tennessee.
Nicest people on earth, apparently.
And if you come to Food City in Alcoa, Tennessee, gotta say hi to
Thomas the Goat.
Rocks. He's the coolest. Let's just show y'all our view. Look at that view. Food City.
It's a beautiful highway.
But the Alcoa one is the best.
Apparently, Thomas the Goat.
Yeah. Bye, Thomas. He told me that when he goes to the break room, he's real annoyed because he wishes there was a microwave up by the deli area because he don't want to walk that far, and that's real. That is the realest thing anyone's ever said. I'm feeling real good about Clifford. Last night we were real low about it. It was really bad because we weren't sure how bad this fix was going to be. If it cost $1,000 to fix and we would have to tow it home or something, if that was the case, then we were going to have to sell him. Honestly, maybe not even sell him, just like
Abandon him.
yeah, abandon him, take what we can and leave.
The situation was very grim.
It was very dire. I was so upset. I was heartbroken. I was crying about it. I was like, I don't want to like lose him and stuff. But today it is up, and I am feeling very hopeful about Cliff. I really am, because like at this point, what the fuck else could go wrong?
I mean, like, unless the fucking engine just dies, we basically replaced everything besides the radiator.
Yeah.
Not like I want to call it or anything, but like.
But the radiator has also been recently replaced. I'm feeling really good.
Morale is up.
Because, especially because I had a genius idea, not to flex, but flexing. Genius idea about like commissioning a welder to take out the wheelchair lift, because we're fucked. We cannot get that out ourselves. I went under there and I was looking and I was thinking, there is no possible tool that we could buy except for like learning how to weld to get that out because of the location. You can't even turn the bolts because they're square.
Yeah.
So.
And like every time I went under the license plate or tried to get the license plate out, I also saw it.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, there was no way. But I found a welder on Facebook Marketplace that go for, and he's gonna take it out for $100. Hi, beautiful.
How do you zoom? Who's bro peeking at?
Hi. Oh, back into the woods. This is the shower setup.
Yep.
This is it.
No way of seeing.
Unless you look a little bit too high.
Yeah. Or if you walk around a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I will be doing shortly.
Oh my god.
Very limited on the water, so. Cold?
Yeah, very cold.
How did it get cold so fast?
It's so fucking cold. It's better than dirty, you know?
Baby wipes could have worked, but that's okay. Anyways, let's see if there's any holes in this, guys. Well, anything else? Do you want to show off the shower? Also, in case you're curious, there's the bag.
Yeah.
Gravity activated pump. Sure you don't want to show off anything else to the camera? Hey, some personal space.
What's around here?
Food City, goodbye.
I don't know, we never got her name.
She said her name once. Anyways, that one Starbucks worker, kindest lady on earth,
Oh, absolutely.
gave us a free sandwich yesterday and a free drink today, and wished us luck on our merry way.
Yeah, just blessing. She was so sweet. Look at this, we are driving.
Yep, and the temps aren't going up.
Which means that he was right to replace the thermostat as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's $15 and you're already back there, you know. We gotta say goodbye to this beautiful view of the highway.
Oh, but Food City, our home away from home.
We will be coming back here, I'm certain, at some point.
We have to, we love it here. Bye, Food City.
Bye.
I don't know if you can tell, but we're home. We're back at my apartment, and that feeling is so good. Our 3-day trip turned into a 5-day trip. Oh gosh, and it feels so good to be home. Today what happened is we had the water pump fixed. Everything was fixed, it turned on, it sounded good, and then We were driving, we made about 45 minutes home, and it just, the gas pedal popped again, and then we had no power and popped, so we couldn't drive. I pulled off to the side of the road and I parked with the parking brake, and yeah, so that was really bad, and we had to get towed. That cost $150. Fine. So I'll be updating my insurance policy, but we ended up being towed in front of this Advanced Auto Parts, and we thought it was the fuel pump, so checked with that auto parts store. They didn't have the fuel pump that we needed. Then we went across the street. We walked across the highway there and went to this diner, and the food was actually really good and it was really affordable, so really recommend that place, whatever it was called. So I was on the phone with the mechanic, and he wanted me to like cross-check with the Advanced Auto Parts that were in Knoxville. Even though we were an hour from it, he was willing to come and fix it for us, but we would have to get the part somewhere else. It was just like such a hassle, and he quoted us $847, and he ended up being, we were just like, no, we can't do that. I was sobbing because $847 means that we would have put in on mechanics alone over $1,000, and then plus the build itself, and it just wouldn't be worth it to keep Clifford, and we would have to sell him or part him out, and that breaks my heart. But eventually we were sitting there, and like I told him, I was like, I don't think we can do it, and then he dropped the price to $600 because like he was like, that's like the best that I can do. He was crunching numbers for us. He honestly, godsend. We were just sitting on a bench outside of the Advanced Auto Parts, and I'm sitting there and I'm bawling. I can't imagine that we spent all of this money, all of this time, all of this effort, all of this hard work to put into this, and now we're just gonna have to give up and sell it and try and live the dream later on. Because if it was the fuel pump, we just would have been screwed, you know? Like, it just wouldn't have been worth it to keep Clifford, as much as that breaks my heart to say. I was sitting on that bench, and we were on the phone with another mobile mechanic that was in the area, and Jake went to go and check the oil and like check some other things that the mechanic was telling him to do on the phone. And I'm sitting there for a good 5-10 minutes, I don't know, and I'm just crying. I am praying so dang hard. I'm like, Lord, I really need a miracle. So much has gone wrong in the past little bit of time. I need something good here. I need a miracle. I don't know what to do. I need your help. And I was just praying my heart out, and I told Jake that I don't often do this because I don't want God to feel I only come to him when I need something, because I feel that's disrespectful. And I do pray every night and go to Bible study and everything, but still, I don't want our relationship to be me always asking for something. It's not, but still. But this time I was like, Lord, I gotta ask you, because I have no other options right now. I was like, Lord, I need you. And as soon as I finished my prayer and I felt some peace over me, literally out of nowhere, this man appeared. Like, he was just like, he wasn't there, and then he was. And he asked me, he said, hey, are you okay? I saw that y'all been sitting out here and everything, and I'm still crying this whole time, this poor man dealing with me, but I'm crying, and we just can't do it, you know? And he said, well, I'm a mechanic. And I was like, what? It's like, I'm actually like a road assistance mechanic. And I'm like, what? And then I look, and he's wearing a cross necklace. And this is immediately after my prayer, okay? And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I couldn't breathe, and he asked me what was the problem, and I could not spit it out. I was just like so overwhelmed in that moment. Luckily, Jake came by. He was able to express the problem. And so we get there, and he says, I'll pull my car around to your van, sort of thing. And he does. And I look at his car, and I immediately just, I'm losing it, okay? I am bawling my eyes out. This was such a good. And I look, and his car is covered in Sharpied on Bible verses. He has Proverbs and Romans and everything all over his car. That was like God sent him. This is a God thing. The second I finished praying and he shows up, and I couldn't even believe it, and I continued crying for like another 20 minutes about this, because I couldn't believe I was so overwhelmed, and different than how I've been overwhelmed recently. But so I spoke to him eventually. I noticed verses on your car, and I noticed you're a Christian, and I'm a Christian too, and I just finished praying, and God sent me you. And so he comes and he looks at the van, and he determines that it is not the fuel pump, but it was the ignition coil, and that is a 5-minute job, a $60 part, not even. And so we go into the auto parts, they have the perfect one, and we install it. or he installs in Hot Wheat, but we're like, oh my gosh, and he wouldn't have charged us anything, but I was like, can we give you the cash that we have? And I have $50, and I was like, let me give this to you. And he was so kind, and we exchanged numbers and information and everything, and I just texted him telling him that we just got home and thanked him. But what a blessing, what a God thing. And so it was the ignition coil, and it started right up, and we made it, and there were no problems. How incredible is that? That is a God thing, you know? Just don't even know what else to say. We are so very blessed. We were talking in the car, we were saying that this whole trip has been one thing after another, and yeah, it sucks, but we've met such good people, and there have been, like, we've just seen, I think Jake pointed out and said, like, the good hearts, like the good hearts of humanity. Like, we're seeing the good people, just very good. And it almost, for us to, like, we're pretty cynical and nihilistic at times, but for us to just experience good people, people willing to help, people who care, that's different. It's all insane. Just, we are so blessed, and we are so grateful that we are so, yeah, we drove home, and now we're here. So it was a trip that was very hard, very difficult. A lot of things, just one after another, but we learned a lot. And I think it changed both of our outlooks on just life and people. There are a lot of good people. Oh, also, forgot to mention this, but in the county that we were in, Loudon, whatever the heck it's called, in Tennessee, they don't allow for people to stay overnight anywhere in that county. So if we had not gotten it fixed, then Clifford would have been towed. We would have lost him, would have been gone, would have had to pay $1,000 to get it back. Like, it was ridiculous. But even the mechanic on the phone that was helping us, he let us know about that, and we were like, oh my goodness. And he was like, if you can just get it across the county lines, I'll help you, and I'll diagnose it for free and everything. And so we are just so blessed. But really, if I mentioned this to Jake, if one little thing was out of place, if we did one little thing different in that whole scenario, we would not be home right now. We are so blessed and so grateful for everything that has happened in the past, like, 5 days. We've had a lot of hardships, but so many blessings have come out of it. So always look on the bright side of life. I don't really have anything else to add, and I've been yapping for a bit, haven't I? Yeah, a long bit. That's my bad. Okay. Well, we shall see you on the next adventure.